Hey everybody, welcome back, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the hottest comics releasing February 23rd, 2022. But first, please be sure to subscribe, comment down below what you're most excited for this week. There is so many comics this week, and I'm so pumped for it. I can't wait. I have too many to talk about, so I'm going to dive right in right now with my top picks. Starting off with Carnage Forever #1. So this is going to be a one-shot special starting off for the new Carnage series. It's written by Philip Kennedy Johnson, and I am really excited to finally see Carnage get his own series. I think Carnage is by far one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, so I cannot wait. I'm very, very excited. I think Philip Kennedy Johnson does a really good job, but I know Ram V will be writing the ongoing, and that is what really gets me excited. Ram V is becoming one of my top contenders for writing comics right now, and I'm just super stoked. Cletus Cassidy is the most notorious serial killer in the Marvel Universe, and it's been 30 years since his first introduction. 30 years of monsters, mayhem, and murder, and you haven't seen anything yet. With an awesome assembly of creators, this issue will have it all. A look back on Carnage's past, his present, and just maybe the first hints you'll ever get of his visceral and violent future. So the fact that we're getting like the hints of his future could mean a first appearance in this. I'm not too sure though, but we'll have to check out this Wednesday. We also have Ghost Rider #1. This is written by Benjamin Percy and drawn by Corey Smith. This one I've been really looking forward to. Johnny Blaze seems back like he's back in the old Ghost Rider story. It's going to be a great, hopefully, brand new start for Ghost Rider, and I'm really looking forward to this. Johnny Blaze has the perfect life, a wife and 2 kids, a job in an auto repair shop, and a small town community that supports him. But Johnny isn't doing well. He has nightmares of monsters when he sleeps, and he sees bloody visions when he's awake. This life is beginning to feel like a prison, and there's a spirit in him that's begging to break out. So I'm looking forward to this. Although I do love Robbie Reyes, he's my favorite Ghost Rider, I am a really big Johnny Blaze fan, and Benjamin Percy's been doing a pretty good job on Wolverine, so I'm really looking forward to see what he has for Ghost Rider. We also have Step by Bloody Step #1. It is a mini-series out of 4, and this one actually means a lot to me. I've been waiting for this comic for a very long time. It is written by Cy Superior and drawn by Matheus Bergara. And they are a team that did a Boom comic a little while ago called Coda. And Coda was one of my favorites. I absolutely loved the storyline. I thought the art was gorgeous. And I was just begging to see this team back in action. Now I finally got that with this Image comic. And I am really looking forward to this. An armed giant and a helpless child. Together they cross an astonishing world brimming with beasts, bandits, and deadliest by far civilizations. If they stop walking, the earth itself forces them onwards. Why? The child can't ask. She and her guardian have no language, no memory, nothing except each other. And multiple Eisner nominees, Cy Superior and Matheus Bergara present a watershed moment in modern comics, 4 double-length chapters of a bittersweet fantasy, completely text-free. And you know, I find that incredibly challenging to do, is having a comic where there is either no pictures or no words. I think that it is so talented to bring off expressions just by people's facial features, emotions, things like that. And I have a great feeling that this story is going to be a gut-wrenching, heart-throbbing, soon to be one of my favorite books, and I can't wait. We also have Strange Academy #16. I am so excited that Scotty Young is getting the recognition he deserves. Strange Academy has really been flying off the shelves, and I'm so happy for that. I think Strange Academy is one of the best Marvel comics out right now. I think it is not only fun and fit for everyone, but I also think, you know, there's tons of speculations for it, and that makes it popular as well. So I'm just really happy for Scotty Young right now. It's the school dance this time. These events can go on great or horribly, but even more so when magic is added to the occasion. Who will ask who? Who will find love? And whose heart will be broken? Another unforgettable issue is here, and you aren't going to want to miss it. I'm really looking forward to that. That cover B, though, is for sure going to be the hot cover this week. We also have Saga #56. Oh, I'm so happy Saga is back. Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples are doing a great job. The last issue that came back was a huge success, and I cannot wait for this one. Everyone mourns in their own way. The most emotional epic in comics continues, still for only $2.99. So I'm really looking forward to see how this goes. You know, this comic actually means a lot to me because this comic allows me to talk to customers very easily. If somebody's picking up Saga, you know, so easy to talk about this comic, and so many people are willing to talk about this comic, and I find that so great, and it's just formed like such a community, and I find it so nice. The people that buy Saga are always so friendly and so happy to get their comics, so I just am really thrilled that Saga is coming out this week. We also have one that I think is going to be a really big success called Supermassive. It is a one-shot by Kyle Higgins, and it is going to be a bang of a comic. It is a superhero crossover event of 2022 for Image Comics. And with 2021's hottest new superhero, Radiant Black, launches his first ever crossover event with the Image debut of Inferno Girl Red and the first appearance of Rogue Sun. The future of Image superhero universe is here, and I cannot wait. I love Radiant Black, and I'm thrilled there's this expanding universe. I can't wait to read Rogue Sun and Radiant Red, and I can't wait to find out who this Inferno Girl Red is. You know, it just sounds so fun. It is a banger of a Power Rangers comic, but I love it, and I hope you guys will enjoy this one too. Now, time for my series shoutouts. These are comics I don't necessarily think will be flying off the shelves, but if they do interest you and you're at your local comic book shop this Wednesday, give them a glance. Maybe pick one up or two. You never know, you might find your next favorite comic. So, we're starting off with Aquamen #1. This is written by Chuck Brown and Brandon Thomas, and this one's gonna dive more and more deeper after the Aquaman The Becoming and the Black Manta series. So, dive deeper following the thrilling Aquaman The Becoming and Black Manta when a terrorist in Middle America is revealed as a Atlantean sleeper agent, seemingly gone rogue. The Aquamen, Arthur Curry and Jackson Hyde, are on the case. It soon becomes clear that the tragedy was not just a single bad actor, but the beginnings of a much larger, more dangerous chain reaction, and the heart of explosive Atlantean conspiracy. If Arthur's not careful, the secrets he's keeping from Mara, Tula, Tempest, Atlas, and the Surface, and even Jackson, could cause a rift from which the Aquaman might not even recover. So I'm really looking forward to this because we haven't really gotten to that future state moment of Aquaman, and I really like Andy, his daughter, so I'm really looking forward to see how we're going to get to that point from now. So I can't wait for this story. Also, we have Department of Truth #16. This one seems like a really fun issue, and I'm really excited for that. Tune in, tune on, and drop out as Allison Sampson, artist of Hit Girl in India, enlists with the Department of Truth for a mind-altering dive into designer hallucinogens, MK Ultra, the Lee Harvey Oswald's true motivations behind unlocking the hidden power of the human mind. The Eisner-nominated series continues in its history-shattering guest arc here. So this one definitely seems like it's going to dive more into the 70s hippies vibes, and I really like that. And I hope we get more answers about the Lady in Red. It seems like we are teetering on finding out who she actually is. We also have Elektra Black White Blood #2. This one has some gorgeous covers. Adam Hughes, John Boy Myers, and Greg Smallwood, all fantastic artists, and I am really looking forward to these. We have an awesome ensemble with Al Ewing, Greg Land, and many more. And this really shows Elektra as reputation for being as intelligent as she is deadly. And on the seedy streets of the island called Madapur, a drifter named Patch is about to discover why. Honestly, I think this one's going to be really popular for the covers, but also there is a debate going around with Greg Smallwood's art and how Marvel has changed his art in this issue, and they will be changing the art back after this issue. So like in trades and digital and things like that, it will no longer be this art. So I do find that as a rarity, and you know, who knows, it might become very popular because of that. We also have Radio Apocalypse number 2, and I really wanted to highlight this comic because I was blown away by number 1. Ram V's independent works really shines, in my opinion. I not only was really connected to the characters right away, however, the art was incredible. So I am really looking forward to this number 2. As refugees seek to undertake the perilous journey to the settlement at Bakerstown, the day tripper must carry their missives while daylight still lingers in the sky. But the wastelands that lie in between can be a dangerous place. Some come traverse the desolate places with Rufus and Crow on a 2-wheeled road trip with Radio Apocalypse for company. So I highly recommend this comic. If you're looking for a brand new indie series to really get invested in, this is the one I think you should pick. I always recommend this at my store, and I just think it's very different and unique. So I'm really digging this story, and I can't wait for issue number 2. We also have Dark Ages number 5 of 6. So we're getting really close to the end of this comic, and this comic is really cool. Tom Taylor's doing a great job at events. I think he has a really fun time, and fortunately he's only DC now, so this is probably his last Marvel event, and I think it's a really fun one, and I'm really enjoying it. Spider-Man joins Doctor Doom, the X-Men, the Inhumans, the Avengers, and what's left of the Fantastic Four on a rescue mission across a continent ruled by a madman. But could they be too late? The dictator of Europe has heroes and villains by his side, and the unthinkable is now in motion. Apocalypse could tear the world apart. So really, really, really excited to see what happens in that, and I can't wait. Last but not least, it's time for our late printings. There seems to be quite a few late printings this week, so if you missed any of these, now is your chance to pick one up. We have Buffy, Last Vampire number 1, second print. Devil's Reign number 1, second print. Devil's Reign number 2, second print. Gun Honey number 3, second print. Hulk number 2, second print. Moon Knight number 6, second print. Star Wars Crimson Reign number 1, second print. Thor number 20, second print. It also has a 1 in 25 incentive for that one with that first appearance on the cover. We also have Timeless number 1, second print, as well as a 1 in 25 and a 1 in 50 incentive cover for that. I'm not too sure how many stores are ordering 50 for a second print, but if your store is lucky enough to get one, I highly recommend picking one up. We also have TMNT The Last Ronin number 1, 5th print. TMNT The Last Ronin number 2, 4th print. Venom number 2, second print, and Venom number 3, second print. And that's going to be all for me today. Check out all these comics and many more this week at your local comic shop, February 23rd, 2022. Have a great day.